Boom. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the December 5th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you today? The show, guess what we do? We set our goals for the day, talk about the weather, talk about what's in your cup, and we pretty much talk. Yeah, so we talk. As you can see, we are in the production room working on some DTF stuff. We are hoping to we'll be back soon, 100%. So we'll talk about that today and what's going on. But here's what I need out of you. I need to know where you're from, what's in your cup, and how's the weather. So it's like 34 degrees here. It's still nice. It's still decent. We've got our white monster here. And, hey, we're in the Quad Cities. We're in Illinois. How are you today? And then let me know how the mic sounds. I think we're good on this one, but you never know how that rolls out. And then we need your list of 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So for us, I've got invoicing I've got to get done. I've got DTF I have to print. We'll talk about how that's working. I've got to pick up the kids because for those that don't know, Corey is out of town. Corey is down in New Orleans at the Glitter Guy, right? Nola Glitter Guy. That sounds right. Yep, she's down there helping out on a project. She's training over the weekend, is helping out, and she might stay a little longer. She sent me a message this morning, so I'm not sure if she's staying longer or not. She did do a thing yesterday, so that was interesting to get that. I actually called it before she told me, and she's like, "How'd you know?" Because I'm just good like that. So we've got that. If she is flying back today, I'm going to make sure to pick her up from the airport. And then at 9:30, we have Masters of Success. So through our success group. So we've got a lot. We've got a lot going on today. Okay, so that's our things: invoicing, DTF, pick up kids, pick up Corey, Masters of Success. Those are our 5 most important things today to get done. What are your 5 things? I mean, your 5 things that you're going to do, and then you're going to check in and tell me how things are going. So, what's up, Chuck? Good morning to you, Pilar. Good morning. I was just on a call with Pilar to go over how to approach a web store. A team wanting to order stuff. It wasn't even a web store on how to do a project. They had a budget, and she was thinking one way to do it. So we just bounce ideas off each other, which that's what we do in our group, right? We bounce ideas off it. Would you do it this way? Would you do it that way? What would you do in this situation? So remember, use those groups to your full advantage. It's amazing. And Juan, buenos dias to you, my friend. Lori, good morning. It actually is a great morning because Mr. Mamda up. So I got the kids up. I had lunches made. I had hair did. I had teeth brushed. We were out the door, no tears. So I feel like I can really just kind of kick back for the day and not do anything because to me, that's an accomplishment right there, right? Get 2 kids out of the house, into school, on time, lunches made, teeth brushed, everything, no tears. That's a win for me. So I know it's going to be a great day after that. And Alinda, good morning to you. And FU Facebook user, I'm not sure who you are. Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice together. So when that happens, we can't see who you are, and you come up as a Facebook user. Now, the way to fix this is if you just head over to our YouTube channel, fatdadlive.com. Head over there. That'll get you over to YouTube land. We'll at least be able to see who you are in YouTube land. And then Kelly, good morning to you. 47 and Kelly, coffee in the cup. Not too bad at all. Brian, Hometown Christmas. Brian's been posting some sweet videos of that. That looks pretty badass, Brian. I will say, pretty badass. And then Brian, I do think I'm going to join that thing. That's going to be a this week thing. I might get in there before that. If I don't make it to tomorrow's thing, and you're in there because I watched last week's, let Davis know that the black charcoal film that he has, it is not holographic. If it's the same stuff that we saw, it is not holographic. It is hypercolor. Remember those hypercolor where it would change color with the heat? Actually, as you run it through the machine, you'll see where it goes from black to clear. So what it does is it's black, but as it heats up, it becomes brighter. I'm not sure there's a real good application for it because I don't know what we'd use it for. I thought it was going to be holographic too because that's what we were told. And so someone's like, here, we're going to grab it. And do you want to test it out? I said, sure. And they're like, well, we're going to run a piece first just to see what it is. And they're like, this is not what it is. So you can let him know if he hasn't had a chance to test it out, that that's what we found. Kelly, 5 things. T-shirts, love it. Engraving boards and ornaments, and banners. Oh my. banking and invoicing. Banking and invoicing go hand in hand, right? We got to get those invoices out. I was going through stuff, and I had some actions set up. So when people would place orders, it would go ahead, create invoices, and it was supposed to send it out to them. It would batch it up because we have a handful of people that order sometimes daily, right? And so I said, well, let's just, we can batch some of this stuff together. So we started doing that, and then it became where there was just a lot of manual inputting. So I was able to create an action that when their order was placed, it was going to make an invoice for it, send it to them, and go great from there. Well, as I was going through stuff Saturday, I was looking, I was like, I haven't seen an invoice produced for them for a while, right? Because you know how it is when you get busy, you just do stuff and go, and you don't, you don't pay attention as well as you should. And so I was going through it, and yeah, I have not sent, this action did not work. It looked like it was working, and then it fell off, so something happened somewhere, and I have not invoiced them since July. So now I have to manually go back and look, and there's probably 20 invoices in there. I'm gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's like 27 invoices that I am going to have to go back and manually find stuff for. And I think I'm just not. I'm going to take the hit on it because it's been, and this is stuff from like the beginning of it. To me, it's just not. I don't think it's going to be worth it to do. I'll look and see at the numbers, but just wash my hands of it, send out an invoice for it all, and call it good. So that's what we got. That's what we got going on for that fun stuff. And hello, Renee. Overcast with wind chill of 28. Yeah, I'm not ready for those wind chills yet. Water in a cup and working on my list for the weekday. Love that. Just plan out the whole week. Plan out the whole day. I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know if Corey's coming back yet. If she's not coming back, then that changes how my week goes. So we'll see how it works out. And Gary, how about Gary? Let's go with Gary. Jam out the backlog of orders that I didn't get to this weekend. I had one job on that we came in that I did Saturday for. It was 9 hours of printing straight for a single job. So I think it ended up being 450 feet. Sounds right. 400 and some. There was a lot in there. So we got that out there Friday, so that way I can get right back into things. Because on Saturday, I knew it was going to be one of those things where having that much printing, it takes a day in production. So just coming in and banging it out totally made it worth it. And Jane S., hey, good to see you. And yeah, I do believe, right? I totally won Monday. I do think I won Monday, and I could just call it done. And Barb, good morning. Hello, everyone from north central Minnesota. 17 with snow coming in tomorrow. I am not wanting snow yet. I know it'll be here. I'm just not ready for it. Paperwork, DTF, sewing zipper replacements, embroidery, and HTV. That sounds like a great day there. You got monetized with Facebook Reels for some more to come. That's awesome. So Facebook Reels is weird because we got monetized a while back, and then there was different things that you had to do for it, in order to keep it. Like currently, I'm going to look and see what it is, so I can go back and see, because it changed on us. It changed on what we needed to do to get monetized, because we had a payout. We had payouts. There was a couple dollars, and I think one month was like $200, and then things switched. And I'm like, what's going on? Help me figure this out. So now it's in there, and now it says I'm not yet eligible again. And why is that? Just in case you didn't know, we've got a stereo place that's 2 buildings over, and so when they come around the building, we usually hear it. So the stuff that we have to have, we've got everything created, we've got there, but we have to have 100,000 plays in the last 30 days. So do the math on that, right? So 30 days, if we do that, we've got 100,000, and we divide that by 30. That means we need 3,334 views a day in order to meet that criteria, the new criteria. So yes, we need to start pumping out, because if I do 10 videos a day, then I need to have 334 views on each one of those videos. So, and like I said, the content side of things, we fell off. It's September. I planned on doing a bunch of stuff for, going to that fourth quarter. And a lot of it hit. And when it hit, what happened? Stuff fell off. So one of the biggest things that fell off was our social media posting. The thing that we were using, Buffer, wasn't working correctly. So I was manually doing stuff, setting stuff up through the Facebook Manager, trying to put it here, and it just created more of a problem. So I said, well, here, I can do this. Same thing with YouTube Shorts, with Reels, with TikTok. And so instead of making the time to do it, I just didn't do it. And I could tell our numbers, they tanked. And so now I need to get back on that horse and do it. I need to set time. Like, yep, we're going to do this. Yep, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I need to get back on that schedule. Because, people say, oh, you're busy. You don't need that. Well, you do, because when you stay consistent with that, especially when you're busy, you don't have the lull so much. Because if you advertise when you're low, by the time it might come back, you're going to be busy. So you don't need it, right? You need it. So instead of having these, you have more of that even all throughout. So that is one of the goals I need to get back and do for you. It's Way for the day. How you doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. If she comes back, maybe I'll plan a visit for later this week. We'll see. We'll see if she comes back, and then we'll be able to go from there. I know we've got one room that is all just extra stuff now. That's where the actual studio will be built at eventually. But we'll see how it all plays out there. Look at that, 52 in Mississippi. I think that's very good. What counts as a play? Does the entire video need to be viewed, or can just be part of it watched? I think just as part of it's watched, as long as just part of it's watched, you're accounted for towards it. So we will. I'm not 100% sure. I guess I could click on one. I guess you click on it, come back, and see if it's there. But I think just a partial view, a couple seconds of it, half of it. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on it. 3 seconds. There it is. 3-second views count. So it means I need to send my stuff over to our friends over in India and just have them watch, right? Is that what I need to do? Put it in there for that. And these two gals having their nice little chat, Pilar and Renee. Very nice. Something else this week. This is the last week to be able to get your what's that stuff that I was going to say? You're able to get your votes in, for the Reggies. Now, tell me, we're sucking with 5,000, just under 5,000 people in our group, just under 2,000 people on our YouTube channel, the various other people that watch that, aren't subscribers in that. We've got like a fraction of a percent of votes. And I'm calling you out. Why have you not voted? Why have you not voted? So if you do, just go over to www.tworegularguys.com/2022_Reggies and vote. Like, typically TRW crushes it. They're not leading anything either. So it's a good mix of plenty of great people, great services, great equipment and products in there, but I still want to win. So if you could go over there and vote, that would be amazing. Voting closes Thursday. And like I said, I'm going to push. You're going to see it a lot this last 4 or 5 days, a big push for that. Tomorrow, Tuesday with Todd. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. Depends if I can get that guy. I can get Clifford back up and running 100%. Then we'll most likely do some kind of project. It just might be a Q&A again tomorrow, just to check in and see how things are. Because parts, I do believe, finally came for everything Friday. And I opened up stuff and I'm like, I think I ordered some wrong stuff. And I did. And they shipped it out. And it came on Saturday. So I got that this morning to go through to make sure. But we should be back up 100% operational soon. And the reason I say soon is we're able to work. What it is it ripped off the ink delivery system. So I know you can't see it right now, but right about here is an ink delivery system. And when the printer fell, it ripped all of that off, and it ripped out ink lines. I was able to make everything work. So I can't use the bulk delivery system, but I can use the cartridges. And with the cartridges, I just have to refill them. So it's a total pain in the butt to refill them, but I'm still able to print. I just got something I got to monitor more. So I have to take parts out, put parts in, do that, and get everything back there. But I'm making it work for now, and we're doing okay. We're doing okay, which is why I'm not doing any same-day print services right now. I don't want to put that added stress on me in case something's there. With 2 days, I have other people that I can help that can help me if something goes completely awry. But as of right now, everything is looking pretty good. One issue that I'm running this morning is Photoshop is not wanting to connect today. And so that's one of the reasons that I am not a fan of subscription stuff that's in the cloud. Because if there's a server issue or something like that, you can't get into it. And you're just kind of stuck. So that's what I'm running into and putting things in there. And it is nuts. I want it to really work for it. Look at that. You got my votes done. But my friend have tried from voting from their phones that brings some weird error message. Ooh. Just reach out to them. Send a message. Say, hey, you vote from our phone. Because maybe that's it. But I know that you have a show tonight, Pilar, TRW crew. So remember back in the day when Matt said we need to hit these numbers and throw in an extra mini pack? Maybe that's what he needs to do tonight and another live. So that way TRW comes out on top. Just saying on it. And thank you very much, Alinda, for posting that. We did post that in there. And Juan, did I just get lucky by receiving my first order the next day? Do you think it would be possible again? Working on an order, I'll be delivering to Minneapolis on Friday, so I'll need it before then. Juan, shoot me a message. Juan's close. Here's one of the things that works out well when you're local to us, and anything within an hour or two, we can work some magic on that because being local, I know everybody has important things, but locally, a lot will depend on the jobs. We have a couple local printers that we do stuff for. And so we're able to get things out same day, next day for them. So that way they're able to have it in time. You're a one-day ship, so you'd have it there. And worst case, you can always drive and pick it up too. So we can make things work. Just send it there. Yeah. Voting. Yeah. Swipe typing. See, I knew right there. Yes. The good old day when TRW could keep up with the comments on a live, right? When there was, when we were trying to hit 100 or 200, now it's, a lot more than that. The good old days of TRW back in the day. Yeah, perfect. Just get in touch with me later. Now today, once probably, so here's this. I've got this going on here. 9:30 is our Masters of Success call. That goes 9:30 to 11. And then I'm going to be production, pretty heavy from 11 to 1. I need to be out of here by 2:15 to go pick up the children from school. And then I've got all that. So my day is pretty, if I know what's going on, then I'm able to work with it. But if not, it does throw a wrench into things. So we'll see. We'll see how that all works out. It all depends on how Corey plays out. Because it might be one of those things where, hey, if Krista does not work, I can have her take care of the kids and I can just work more into the afternoon and still take care of it there. But we are doing our best to get by with it, right? That's the joys of being a small business owner. Is you do the best with what you have. For us, I even looked at it and thinking about it, maybe I should have waited a week to move all of the stuff over because I would have still been at the house and I could do a lot more when the kids are there, right? Because I can just go down in the basement, get stuff done. Being away from it, that did create, a hiccup in it. The thing is, I find that, I'm just as productive because it wasn't like, when I was there at the house, I was going to do other things and that. Nope. When it was work, I would get up and I would work until this time, and that was it. I'm still doing the same thing, but now I have to take into account we have to do this to move over for this kid. We've got to go over here for that. So it does create a little more challenges, but that's all part of it. That's what we can do, right? That's what we do with it there. But here's what we got this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, morning mindset, 8:30 a.m. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell so when we go live, you'll know, right? Make sure, that helps us out. When like 80% of you are not subscribed, we see that, right? And we can see when you're not part of it. So make sure to do that. We have Reggie's voting all week. Tomorrow we will do somewhat of a Tuesday with Todd. Not sure quite exactly what, but we will have that. I'm hoping to have a couple more announcements on some things because it does look like wide format sublimation is going to be a go. We'll know more about that in about 14 days. So that'll be another service we'll be able to help you with when wide format sublimation, baby blankets, beach towels, doormats, all over prints. That's something that we'll be able to help you out with that as well. And we're running all that through Level Up. So super excited about what that can bring in and how we can do that. We're also doing that with embroidery too. We got a total of what is it, seven more machines headed this way, and that'll probably be like 14 days out. So we'll have a total of 10 heads of embroidery inside Level Up. So we're looking at how we can help out some of those the smaller businesses that need that. Will the pricing be drop bottom? No. But it's a service that we'll be able to help you with? Absolutely. And we're running that through Level Up as well. So we're trying to do our best to build up the Level Up side of things. And so anything new that we bring in, we're going to bring over that way. Yes, that is, it's a point I can barely listen to Matt live because I'm so busy answering questions. But that's a good thing, right? We've seen that grow. We've seen that grow from the green screen where he has a hole to now where, he's got the nice everything everywhere kind of thing. And you need to work on doing an open house, Pilar. An open house, that's what you need. An open house training. We all need to get down back to Florida. So that should be one of your projects for 2023. All right. I got stuff to do before we get to our next one at 9:30. So you guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We'll see you tomorrow in here for Morning Mind or for Tuesday with Todd. And then from there, we'll be back here Wednesday. Do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. See you guys next time.